What's up, everybody? Joshua here, Madison Motorworks back at you. But today I have my 2000 Harley Davidson Softail that we turned into a baby bagger, if you will, probably 7, 8 years ago. Because I got tired of wearing a backpack, honestly. But I'm having an issue where speedometer quit working, self-canceling turn signals don't work. So today I'm going to change the transmission speed sensor right here. I guess maybe this is the right one, I don't know. But it's this, goes in the transmission, reads the gears, tells the computer the bike's moving to do all of its job, blah, blah, blah. But yeah, so I'm gonna try to get that changed today. So I guess first thing we're gonna have to do is tear this thing down so we can get to it. I took the chrome cover and everything off right there. So as you can see, I have a chrome cover that goes right here. I've already taken it off, and right here, I can get in there. Right there, that wire, and there's the sensor. The bike's dirty, excuse me, but it runs up here somewhere. I'm not really sure in this mess. So we're gonna start taking stuff apart and find out where it connects at. And you'll have to excuse my wire mess under the seat and stuff. I've done that years ago. It needs to be updated, or actually it probably would be a good idea, since I have the Ultra Classic now, to strip this bike back down to the bare bones rider it's supposed to be. But anyhow, for right now, we're gonna work on getting this thing swapped out real quick, maybe. I don't know. So I'm gonna start tearing stuff off, and we'll see how far we have to dig into it. All right, y'all. So I removed the battery, and of course, there's I guess that's the battery tray that's welded to the side of the old tank here. You can't get to nothing, can't really see nothing. So should probably pull the bags off. But I'm gonna take this piece off right here. There's 2 bolts right here. Where they at? 2 bolts down here that hold that plastic cover on, and maybe we can get to something from there. So we'll see what happens. All right, so the little wire runs up. Let's see. Runs up here, through here. So I pulled the cover off, and it is, let's see, this plug right here. Right here she is. So we'll pop it out, pull the sensor out right there. I think it's called a VSS, vehicle speed sensor. We'll pull that off, and then we'll see what needs to be done to wire the other one in. All right, so this bracket, I just kind of bend it out of the way because it don't do nothing but hold the cover just for looks. Here's our sensor right here. Get it popped out. Put this on tripod here. I'm just gonna ease it, see if it eases up with a flathead screwdriver, and it did. So as you can see, mine has a lot of metal shavings and stuff on it. Sometimes you can pop them out and clean them and put them back in, and it works. It didn't on mine. Hopefully ain't nothing wrong internally, but I mean, this bike don't have a lot of miles for how old it is. It's only, well, ain't got a battery in it, but it's not very, it's only like 40,000 miles. Now we got to fish this through here somehow, because I can't get the plug out. I done lost it. There it is. Make sure this one's gonna fit. Oh yeah. Should be good. Get out of there. Ah, there she blows. On the There it is. So got that out. Unfortunately, that one you got to wire the plug to the new one. So I guess we're gonna cut this plug off in the middle. I'm gonna get all my stuff I need to work with to wire this up. All right, so I got my pigtail and everything put back on there. My hands are dirty, but so I heat shrinked it. I didn't have no solder on hand, unfortunately, so I just twisted them together, heat shrinked the wires inside, and then put a bigger heat sheathing on the outside of it. And I taped the ends just for extra measure. We'll see if it works. If not, now I know how to get it out. It ain't no big deal to pull it back out, solder them, and do a better job on it. But now let's throw this thing back together and see if this dude actually tells me how fast I'm going. Okay. This was here, went through there. I'm thinking honestly, running this right down through here where this other wire is ran that goes to the same location. That's in there. Let's find their plug on this side. Hell, that's probably been the problem this whole time. Got corrosion on it. I'm gonna clean that up real quick. Didn't notice that when I pulled it off. All right, I got it cleaned up. Grouted fairly okay. So I'm gonna plug these two back together. Click, there it was. It was a quiet click, but it clicked. Mount this back on, put it back on its holder. Shoot yeah. Give me a zip tie right here. All right now. Screw back in the top. I think that's it. Little gear bit ratchet. Gear wrench, not gear ratchet. I put this awesome cap back on there. Bam. Okay. Step back forward. It goes right in. This screw in. Well, this screw back in. Three-sixteenths. All right, let me hop over here and get us a zip tie. All right, I got that back, all them wires back zip tied like they're supposed to be. So I'm gonna cut the tail. I can get my pliers in there. Oof. A little better. Okay, so now let's see. I guess this cover, if I even remember how that thing, Lordy, come off. It was a long time ago when I took this off. And that's gonna help tremendously. So the person that owned this bike before I did, I guess they went in the catalog and ordered every chrome accessory you could for it. Because it has all this stuff. Alright, I cut the camera off because I didn't want y'all to see me beating on it. Alright, not really. I didn't beat on it. Alright, one more and it's behind the exhaust. Alright, y'all, I finally got this cover here back on. I had to take the exhaust loose down here where it mounts to the frame to get that bolt right there. See, that one. Yeah, but that's back on. So now I'm going to tighten the exhaust back up. I had to take the lower bolt off the bottom one, or the bolt off the lower pipe. Pull it off the stud. I think that's how I done it last time. I'm not 100% sure. Of course, it's so tight, you got to use the open end of a wrench. But it's all right. All right, so I'm going to slap this cover on in front of the tire, battery back in it, and then I guess we'll take it down the road and see what happens. I'll be back in a minute. All right, y'all, so the battery's back in. The rear tire cover there is put back on. So now, I guess, seat and see what happens. Thing's filthy. It needs a good bath. Alrighty, so we'll get her fully, we'll put the seat on and see what happens. Alright, y'all, so I just got back from riding it around the block after changing that vehicle speed sensors. It's called VSS. And it fixed my speedometer issue, the trip meter, whatever it's called. Trip's working now. Odometer should be working now. The bike actually seems to idle better. I guess that probably had something to do with the ignition too. But yeah, so I mean, now I just got to get to figure out why the back brakes ain't working. I put new pads on it, excuse me, and it's still going all the way down. So I probably need to top the fluid off or bleed them out. We'll figure that out here soon. But yeah, so anybody having speedometer issues on that Softail Fat Boy, Custom Deluxe, whatever, check your VSS and clean it off, see if it fixes it or replace it. But thank y'all for watching. This is going to be a little short video just on that. But like, comment, subscribe. Thank y'all.